Hello and welcome to the channel Ukrainian with Maksym. Here you'll learn Ukrainian in short, easy to understand lessons with a native speaker. For those people whose native language does not belong to the Slavic group or the Indo-European language family, Ukrainian might seem difficult at first, but take your time, practice with pronunciation and writing, and I'm sure you'll get there. In this first lesson, we're going to learn the Ukrainian alphabet, Українська Абетка. It is based on the Cyrillic script and consists of 33 letters. Unlike English, Ukrainian is read the same way it's written, which makes things much simpler. And by learning the letters, you also learn the sounds, so in this video I'll refer to the letters as sounds and vice versa. First, I'm going to show you the sounds that are found in English and are very similar to those in Ukrainian. A, like in haha, B, like in boy, V, like in van, G, like in get. I'll get back to the skipped sounds in a while. D, like in dog. E, like in enter. J, like in garage. Z, like in zoo. E, like in easy. Y, like in yes. K, like in kid. L, like in lot. M, like in mom. N, like in nose. O, like in on. P, like in play. S, like in sun. T, like in tad. U, like in group. F, like in fine. Sh, like in show. Now let's take all the letters we have just learned and put them in use. Let's practice with real Ukrainian words. Banan, banan. Mama, mama. Собака, собака. Kit. And now let's go to the skipped sounds. These are just combinations of two simpler sounds. For example, the sound yeah is a combination of y and sounds, similar to the sound in yellow. The sound y is a combination of y and e, like in yeast. The sound t is a combination of t and s, like in it's or pizza. The sound ch combines t and sh, like in child. The sound sh might be tricky, but it also combines two sounds sh and ch, like in the Ukrainian word borscht. The sound u combines y and u, like in you. The sound ya combines y and a, like in yard. These combinations help simplify word recognition while reading and make words shorter in writing. These sounds might be tricky to master, but let's give them a try. The sound r, a glottal sound. This sound might be similar to the German r, like in the word Hut or Haus. But think of the word like the English H, but instead of the voiceless sound like in house, add your voice by blending in a g sound. That gives you the Ukrainian sound r, like in the word gora, which is the word for mountain. Try it again. Gora, Gora, gora. Or try it with a different word. Gaz. Let's try it again, building step by step. Has, gas, gas, gas. And here again the word gas, which means natural gas. The next sound is the sound I. It is similar to the English sound I, like in the word thin. But in Ukrainian it sounds a bit longer and is spoken at a lower pitch. To pronounce it correctly, think of the sound U, like in the word book, and then add the sound I to it. And you'll get U plus I, and you get the sound A like in the word kit. Let's try it again. U, I. Let's practice the words. Kit, which means whale. Vid, which means view. The next sound is the ruled R sound. This sound is pronounced by vibrating the tip of your tongue against the roof of the mouth, like in Spanish and Italian. Try saying the word burrito. If you're learning Spanish in your school, it might make things a little bit easier. Let's try it again. Burrito. Rock. Річка. But explaining how to make this sound correctly might take a while in this video, and if you would like to see a separate video where I describe how to make the correct position for this sound, please let me know about this in the comments. The sound H. To pronounce the Ukrainian sound H, your tongue should be lifted close to the roof of your mouth, especially the back part of your tongue. Sometimes you might see the combination of the K and H letters, which kinda gives you the idea of how this sound might be pronounced, or how it can help you pronounce this sound. Akhmet, or the Ukrainian pseudonym Kharkiv. But still, it's not really the correct pronunciation in that case. You have to avoid the explosiveness. Your sound should be very smooth, and you have to pay attention just to one thing. Your back of your tongue should be lifted close to the roof, but not touch it. Akhmet, Kharkiv. And the last letter for today is a soft sign. A soft sign is a sign used to show that consonants are palatalized or softened. That's how Ukrainians call and feel it while pronouncing, but basically the letter means that this consonant should be pronounced with the back of your tongue slightly curved upward toward the roof of the mouth. That changes the quality of the sound. You might see it in the picture on the slide. Try saying these pairs of sounds. The first letter is going to be hard, a hard letter, and the second sound is going to be a softened sound. L, 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 T, 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 S, 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 N, 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 N. Now try saying these words. Сьогодні, льон, сіль. However, consonants can be palatalized if a consonant is followed by the following letters, like I, U, Ya, or Ye. Like in the following examples, lito or lють. Finally, we have covered the full table of Ukrainian sounds. Now, let's try reading using the Ukrainian alphabet. A. Авто. Б. Банан. В. Ваза. Г. Гора. Г. Гудзик. Д. Діти. The sound D is palatalized or softened in that case, so it sounds not like d, but like d. You have to raise the back of your tongue just a bit to make it curved. Діти. Ефект. Ємен. Життя. Зима. Сир. Іконка. Їжа. Йогурт. Канал. Ліс. Музика. Номер. Один. Пане. Рок. Салат. Тур. Україна. Фото. Хаос. Центр. Чай. Шок. Щука. The soft sign. М'який знак. Мільйон. Юлія. Ящик. There is one more graphic sign that isn't the part of the alphabet. The apostrophe. It doesn't represent a sound, but is used in Ukrainian to separate vowels that begin with the sound y. Like, for example, ya, ye, yi, and you. There are just 4 sounds that have the sound y. The apostrophe prevents palatalization, or, in other words, as we discussed, softness of the previous consonant. Let's take the following words as examples. The word m'яч. This sound is not affected by the sound ya, so it stays hard. M'яч. The next word, buryan. R also stays hard. If it wasn't hard, it would sound r. Buryan. The same thing could have happened to the word m'яч. If there was no apostrophe, it would sound like мяч, with the sound m. And that's all for today's lesson. Дякую за перегляд. See you later.